So today's video is a late video, okay? I think I'm gonna break this up into like, I don't know, probably more. It's gonna take more than one video, that's for sure, to like get all this done. But yeah, my little like comic haul from HeroesCon. Yeah, I never got around to doing that. Like I was going to, and I had intentions on doing that, but I never did because, like, I don't know, the day after HeroesCon, which was like a Monday, I was just like bleh, and then I went back to work, and then I was extra bleh, and I was just like in a rut for like a month and a half, and it's not directly related to me not being at HeroesCon, but I don't know, I was just in a rut for like a month and a half. But now I am out of that rut for the most part, and I'm ready to do a video. So, without further ado, let's get into it. I don't know where to start, y'all. Can I just say, like, side note, that I think I've probably accumulated over probably close to 200 new comics between HeroesCon and like last weekend. Like, I'm just gonna kind of like do a collective of just like all the comics that I've accumulated over the summer, which seems to be like a thing. Like, I don't know. So between HeroesCon, me going to like comic book stores and stuff, and then this previous like little mini con thing, I'm just gonna show like all the comics that I got. Cause well, not all of them. No. Like, I'll show you, like, the what is it called? It's not a basket. It's like the little comic book holder thing. What are they called? Short box. Yeah, I'll show you, like, the short boxes, but I'm not showing, like, each individual one, because it wouldn't just be, like, a 2 or 3 part series. It'd be, like, a 10, 12 part series. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. So yeah, I'm just gonna show off like just like, I don't know, the ones that I think are the best. So yeah, let's get started with that. And since I've been fiddling with it like the whole time, so I'm gonna start with my little Silver Surfer thing. Okay, so this is the first one, and it's very like shiny. You see that? I have so many comics with like the holofoil thing because I really appreciate the holofoil thing, and I feel like they don't do it as much, but I felt, yeah, like back in like the 80s and 90s, like there's just a lot of this going on, and I think the holofoil thing needs to be more of a thing. So yeah, that's one, and this is the 75th issue extra looking, so I'm not going to zoom in on it because I don't feel like messing with the zoom today. And then, okay, so I got this one first. Okay, this is the third okay, see, I'm going to have to zoom in on this one. This is the third printing of it. Okay, and this is the 50th anniversary, well, is it? 50th anniversary special edition Silver Surfer comic. And of course I got it because it's what? Shiny. But then, like last weekend, I picked this one up. Now this is the first edition. And I was going through my comics, you know, trying to like pick out ones I wanted for the video, and I was like, then I saw this one again and I was like, didn't I just get this? But no, they're different. There are slight differences. Like this one is more it's more like line drawing in this one and this one and all that other fun stuff. But let's see if I can back up so you can see like the difference, if you can. So this first edition, so nice, so pretty, and this one, third edition. And I feel like at this point I need the second edition just to like have a trilogy of editions going on. So yeah, that's all the Silver Surfers that I I cannot like say that right. Silver Surfers that I got this summer. Well, not all of them, like I said. But yeah, so there's a couple more that's like this. But okay, so this one, if you can't tell, this is like a play on the Scarface poster, right? When you look at it, you see? Isn't it nice? And then this one is like a play on Jaws, obviously. And that's kind of why I picked these up, because I was like, oh, that's creative. And they're like this is part 2 of 7, and this is part 3 of 7. So there's like 5 other ones that also mimic movie posters. And I need them. So I'm going to have to hunt them down and buy them at some time. So this is Invincible Iron Man #1. It's, in like a matte cover. And it's like a whole, you pull it out and it's a whole thing. It's pretty cool. I think this is the Riri Williams version of Iron Man. I don't feel any particular way about her. I know some people feel very strongly one way or another. I'm just kind of in neutral territory about it. Not bothered either way. It's like, I don't know how to like categorize it, word it, because it's not, obviously it's not the original comic, but the original comic is inside, but I don't know where this came from. And it's got like a nice little advertising thing on the back, and it was made in like 2010, and there's just, I don't know where this thing came from. But I'm glad that I have it, and the real one, the actual one, retails for a lot of money, so I don't know, at least I can read the story. That's something, right? A very pretty variant of Thor #705. That is so pretty. I'm gonna frame this at some point. Eventually, whenever I get around to it, I'm gonna get some comic book frames and start framing stuff up. I mean, I already have some framed up for like a whole nother project that I'm doing, but this wouldn't be part of the project. This is just gonna be in the frame. I'm so bad with like names and like details and stuff, so I can't tell you who the artist is or anything like that, but I got it from Heroes Con, and the same artist that did this one also did a variant of Black Panther, which was pretty nice, so that's all I can tell you about it. This one, I did not get this one from Heroes Con, but I did get this one from a comic book store, and I thought for the price, it wasn't too bad. It was only like $9, and you can see it's one of the older ones. Hang on, let's see if we can just kind of get into it a little bit. And you can even tell, I don't know if you can tell, but like, yeah, it's like a very minor detail, but it's a pretty, it's got some age. It's got some age to it, and it was only $9, and I was like, oh, well, sure, why not? So I had this one, and I think at this point in time, this is the oldest comic that I have. Well, not the oldest comic, the oldest Thor comic that I have in my collection currently. Yeah, I think it came out like 60s, 70s, something. I don't know. I could look it up, but it's old, okay? That's all you need to know, is that it's old. Alright? Next, we have a variant of Infinity War Prime. I really got it because my man is on the cover. Anything that has Loki on it, I have it, okay? I got him in here. He might be dead in the cinematic universe, but he will never die in my heart. That's so cheesy. But yeah, I don't know, did I read this one? I don't know if I read this one or not, so I'm not even going to talk about it because I don't think I read it. And I tend to do that a lot. Like, I'll buy like big stack, like, can you see? Like a big stack of comics, and I'll read some of them, okay? But I will not read all of them because I don't know why. I just don't. I get overwhelmed and I'm just like, you know what? I'll put it away and I'll read it later, and then I never do. And now I have like 500 comics just in my house, and I've probably read like 200 of them, and don't judge me. Next we have Zombies Assemble. Now this is different from another like zombie Marvel thing, because there's another zombie Marvel thing going on. I've seen like the graphic novel, like the hardcover compilation book of that, and this is not it. This is a completely different thing. This is basically like a manga, just in like American comic form, is what it is. And I'll even show it to you because shit's crazy. So, give me a second. Okay? So, first, yeah, so like it opens up, like, well, I don't know if it'll translate into video or not, but let's see. I know there's gotta be like some like Japanese, I've seen like some type of Japanese lettering somewhere in this. This kinda-ish. Like, if you read a manga before, then you've seen stuff like this happen, Like, this is Thor, like, transforming from, like, a zombie to not a zombie and all that. But, yeah. And I was just like, what? So, this is only, okay, so they're, like, I guess, quote-unquote, 2 seasons. Hang on. Get down. Okay. So there's like 2 seasons, essentially, because this is like season 1 and then this is like season 2. As you know, it says Zombies 2. And I thought this was like number 1 and this was like number 2, but no, because it says number 2 right here. Yeah, see it? I hope so. If not, it's okay. It doesn't matter. This is number 2 of the series, and this is... No, this is number 2 of the second series. God damn it. I need all these comics, bruh. But yeah, so this is like the Avengers fighting zombies and shit. Like, how cool is that, So I have to find all the rest of these at some point and add them to the collection. And then next we have so this one, I don't know if you guys are like in the comics and stuff, you've probably seen this before. Because it's a very like popular comic, I think is the best way to describe it. Yeah, this is like the classic. I don't know the history of this comic at all. I got it because I have a canvas print, not like a painting, because we bought it at like Ross, but we got like a canvas print thing with this picture on it, and I was like, what? So I had to get it, right? And it's in pretty good condition. It's still in a plastic. So it's got the plastic, we have the plastic of the, the regular stuff, but the comic itself is also inside of a plastic, which is kind of cool. Yeah, so I can't read it, unfortunately, because I refuse to take it out of plastic. It's too valuable for that. Yeah, and that's not it for the Marvel stuff. I thought we were done with the Marvel stuff. We are not done with the Marvel stuff. So we also have the little Marvel Sum collective. It's not even a hardcover. What do you call these? Trade backs. That's what we call them. Yes, we have a Marvel Sum trade back. And I think, once again, I bought it because who's on the front? My husband. So I think that's the main reason why I got this one, because he's on the cover. Because otherwise, I don't know if I'd be inclined to like get it or not, because this thing was like 16 bucks. So that's the end of all the Marvel stuff, okay? I'm gonna get back to y'all with all the Batman stuff, because it's a lot of Batman. Oh my god. Yeah, so next video we're gonna cover Batman stuff, and then if I still run out of time, then we're gonna cover all the other stuff. I'm not gonna tell you what the other stuff is. Find out later. So yes, that's how this is gonna work. See you next video. Hope you enjoyed looking at my little Marvel collection or whatever. And maybe one day I will like just show off just like everything, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, ciao.